Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mikkel and I'm the product manager at Players First. Today I'm going to be showcasing you a case that we made on how to reduce churns for the upcoming season. This case is also available as an article in our help desk, so if you prefer that format with videos, small videos, you can go and view it on our help desk and find the link in the description. You can also here on YouTube click on subtitles, and in many cases it will also be able to create subtitles for you in your local language. The overall goal for this case is of course to reduce churns for the upcoming season, and the way we're going to take a look at it is that we're going to find out how many members might be at risk of churning, why they might be churning. We'll also kind of go a bit deeper and see if we can find some exact reasons why. And then we're going to take a look at feedback from our members, and hopefully that feedback can help us provide solutions for the churn. This is all real data that we're showing. Of course, there's no personal data or anything. It's all been anonymized. So it's a real case that we'll be taking a look at. Let's get into it straight away. I'll try to avoid this becoming a extremely long video, so it will be quick, but as I said earlier, you'll be able to read the whole article that goes into detail and shows everything I'm doing in this video as well. You can find it in the description. So we'll start by going to the member survey by opening the menu and selecting member survey dashboard. On the left side of the dashboard, you'll see what we call evaluation points. This area contains all the questions in your survey. It contains the Net Promoter Score. It contains survey areas, which are groupings of questions, and you can click into and see the underlying questions, and it contains further questions all the way below. We'll start by clicking on the question, how likely is it that you'll still be a member in 2 years? As you can see up in the top, the question contains answers from 420 responses. And it gives us 3 options on how likely it is that a member is still a member in 2 years. We have 19% on maybe, and we have 12% on no. The way this question works is that respondents get asked a question on a scale on how likely they are to still remain a member in 2 years. If they answer 6 or below, they get classified as a no, 7 and 8 is a maybe, and 9 and 10 is a yes. For all of the members who have been classified as a no, they'll be asked a follow-up question. This follow-up question can be found just below this one. The follow-up question basically asks them why they might be leaving the club. Some of the reasons are things we can't change, such as due to health reasons or age. There are, however, other things we can change, such as general dissatisfaction with the club, dissatisfaction with the course, too many course closures, but in our case that is such a small percentage, and we actually have quite a lot of board and management dissatisfaction. We'll also have a few other courses which can be seen by clicking on this link down below. But in general you can see that we actually have quite a lot of members that have reasons that we can actually positively affect and reduce churn by doing so. So let's say we want to take a deeper look into why members might be churning. So we'll go into the evaluation point section and select the Net Promoter Score question. Here we'll see the priority map. For those of you who are not familiar with the priority map, it's a visual way for us to show you what is important. The further things are to the right, the more important it is to the members. If it's all the way to the left, it doesn't impact the members that much. The higher it is up, the higher the members rated, and the lower it is, the lower it's rated. In this case, you can see that we have the management information, which is really important for the members. It affects how they feel about the club a lot. And so is the course, which is rated a bit lower. In our case, I'm really interested in looking at the data from members in 2 years, so I'll select maybe a no in that filter. The filter allows you to see different demographics, so you can select a gender, a age, and you'll see the data based on those. In our case, you can see that the management information is rated quite lower now that we've selected these filters. You can also see that the course is a bit lower as well. Management information is really important for the members that are leaving. It affects them a lot on how they feel about the club. So we'll click on touch points, which is basically the individual questions we ask. And you can see we have quite a lot of questions in a red area. The day-to-day management is rated low, but it's really important. So this is something our potential churns are not happy about. Something else that's rated really low is that the members don't feel like the club management listens to new suggestions or ideas. We also have that the board of directors and management committee group is effective, which is also rated quite low. So as you can see, we have quite a few areas that we can improve on that is rated low and is important for the members that might churn. You also have them listed over in the evaluation points section, which is our way of listing them and telling you these are the most important things to look at for this demographic. And it's the same as we saw in the priority map. So now we've found a lot of areas that we can improve on. And a good next step would be to find out how we improve on these areas. We as a club will have a lot of good ideas already, but it's always good to get it confirmed from the members who gave feedback originally. We'll start by going to the comment workspace right here in the top. Clicking on it will load in all of the comments from the questionnaire. In our case, we're just showing 5 instead of the normal range of 200 to 300 you would have on a survey of this size. So let's start by searching on some terms that are similar to what the feedback gave us. Let's start by searching on meetings, since people didn't feel like they were properly informed or just had enough information. As you can see, someone here has suggested that meeting notes should be made available after the board meetings. That's a good idea. And in case it's something we already do, maybe we should make it much more available for the members, since this member clearly didn't know it was available. We can try and search for board as well, since there were dissatisfaction with the board. And one of them here suggests that the board doesn't really listen, and the board should be more open, or the club in general should be more open about what they are working on, especially since it's regarding members' money. So this kind of opens up for more transparency about what they're working on. It's actually a member that thinks that the course is excellent, so this could be an easy way to increase this member's satisfaction. You can also try and search on communication, and here again we have something about the communication between the board and members should be better, especially regarding members that might be problematic. And also we should allow members to vote on different things, such as what beer is served in the clubhouse, which is always a great way to kind of get engagement from our members. So this was a few examples on the data that you'll find in the comments on your survey. You'll often have a ton of comments, and they're definitely worth going through, but searching through them will kind of help you pick out data needed for certain things you're working on as a club in general. So now is a great time to look back and see what we've done so far. We've identified the number of potential churns the next 2 years. We found out why they might be churning. We've used our comments to see suggestions on how to improve those areas. And the next step for us as a club would be to actually act on those improvements. In this survey, we've actually added a question regarding volunteers and sponsors. So we'll go to the list view, and on the list view, you'll also see all the comments and be able to export them. But if you click here on the left side, you'll be able to select the list with volunteers. The volunteer list is a list of all that has said they want to help out in your club. It contains their contact information and what they want to help you as a club with. These are highly engaged members, and reaching out to them and having them participate in something in the club is always a good way for you to get a few helping hands and strengthen the community in your club as well. We've now reached the end of the video. I hope this gave you some valuable insight on how you can look on the data in the Players First platform. This is just one of many ways where we showed how you can look at your data from different demographics and extract data from your comments as well, and potentially find sponsors or volunteers for a club. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you around.